Now, we can actually utilize our crate to play a game with our puppies the first day home. Now, believe it or not, we're going to start introducing the crate to our pups the very first day we have them home. We're not going to wait to do this. Now, eventually, I would just put her in the crate to have a nap or to feed her or whatever I need to do. But the other thing I like to do is take a few minutes just to play some fun little games with her to make going in and out of the crate a bit more of a positive experience. Now, to do this, I have several cookies in my hand here. I do have her on the line so that if I need to get control, I can. And all I usually like to do is start off by taking some food and just sort of throwing it inside. Yay! And letting her get it. When she comes out, okay. Oh, she says, I'm hoping that there's more in there. That's good. When she comes out, I'm actually not going to reward her. I'm going to try and save every treat for when she goes in the crate. So I'm going to throw another little cookie in there. Okay, yay, good girl. And then I'll let her sort of search around a little bit. And then I can let her come out. Now, you could throw one treat in there. You could throw a couple treats in there. She's very food-motivated puppy. Okay, there we go. So that's why she's sort of thinking about going in. Oh, look at that. She wants to go in again. Good. So once you've done this a bunch of times, kennel, yay! And your puppy is willing to go in, you can start to add a little command to it. You should say in your crate, you could say kennel, you could say go to bed, whatever. Okay, whatever command that you want to use. Good girl. Ready, set, crate. Whoops. Let's talk a little bit about some problem-solving things. Now, this puppy obviously is going into the crate very easily. She's highly food-motivated. She's gotten the game pretty quickly, but not all puppies might look like this. I want you to take a few things into consideration. Number one, what type of crate are you using, and is the size of the crate well matched for the puppy? So this is a nice small crate. It's very much like a den. It's a great size for this puppy for now. I think she'll probably grow out of it before too much longer. But if you want to make the crate a little bit more appealing, you could also practice this with a larger size crate that's a little bit less intimidating. Perhaps you would choose a wire crate over a plastic crate because it's a little bit, oh, you locked yourself in. It's a little bit more open feeling. Yes, what a good girl. That could be a helpful thing to do as well. The other option that I've tried with some puppies that are really apprehensive in the past is I'll actually take, so this crate comes apart. If you just take all these clips off, I would actually take the lid of the crate off and just have the puppy go in the base of the crate because then there's nothing over top of them. Yes, good girl. Again, it's far less intimidating, but what you want to do is resist the temptation to force the puppy to go in the crate when you're playing this game. Now, again, there's going to be a time and place where you're just going to put your puppy in because you've got to have a shower, you've got to leave, or whatever the situation might be. You want to go in there. Go in there. Go in there. Yes, good. Get it. Get it, get it, get it. And you'll make them go in that moment. But if you're trying to build motivation and make this a positive thing, you're only going to go as much as the puppy will allow you to go. And if, you know, your training session ends with you just being able to get like one paw in the crate, then that's great. You're just going to build on it from there. We're not going to force the puppies to do this game. This is something that's supposed to build a positive feeling towards the crate and not create any stress. To give you a little context on time, Peasy's mom brought her home last week. So she's had this puppy for 1 week, and you can see how easily this puppy is going in and out of the crate. And I know her mom is very diligent, and she's probably practiced this a lot. So just taking a few days to practice this, you go from a puppy who could be totally uncertain about a crate, not used to a crate at all, to a puppy that happily goes in and out. You know, crate guilt or stress around the crate often has to do with the person and not about the dog. And our job as an owner is to introduce the crate in a positive way so that our puppies don't even blink an eye about going in the crate. This puppy also gets a lot of her, ooh, you little sneaky. She gets a lot of her meals in the crate. So for some of her meals, she's being trained for that type of thing. And if there's any of the meal left or she's, you know, doesn't want to train, she will actually give her her breakfast or her lunch or her dinner in the crate with the crate door closed. And again, it gets to the point where you start to, you know, put the food in the bowl and your puppies will actually, without being asked, race to the crate and go in because they know when they go in there, good things happen. So again, this puppy has had a little bit of experience, but in the grand scheme of things, really not that much. She's only been home for a week, and you can see how easily the puppy is going into the crate with zero stress, which is exactly what we're looking for.